Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Special Attack. Today we are playing Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, I am up above the beautiful city of Paris. Let's get a good look at the city here before we really jump into things. I'm enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this game very much, in fact. But, as it is, why don't we make our way up to this waypoint here, and we'll get a nice overview of the city as I talk to you guys about some of my initial opinions on the game. So the first thing I'd like to point out is it's really cool is that you can just go through buildings now. You don't have to run around them. So I wasn't ready to talk about that yet, but since it's right there, I figured I'd show you. So that's really cool. I like that. It's really making traversal a lot easier in the game. Now we'll head over to the waypoint here that I was trying to make my way towards. So as with every Assassin's Creed game, this one is not without its problems. The game does have some problems, and you're witnessing one right now. I am... Oh, no. Okay, that was actually my fault. So, yeah. So, a couple of things. It's not without the classic Assassin's Creed tropes, which are that some of the mechanics work when they want to work, and they don't work when they don't want to work. It's kind of inconsistent that way, but when they work, it's really satisfying. Now, I'll show you this. While I'm at the top here, see the same way you're able to advance climb up the building like that and kind of scale the wall, you can now do that when you're going down. He kind of like just goes and tumbles and rolls and flips his way down the buildings, so you don't have to just jump off everything and risk hurting yourself anymore. So that's pretty cool. You can free run up and you can also free run down, and that comes in great use. But it also doesn't work when it doesn't want to work, so you can't really rely on it. It's kind of frustrating. Another big frustration I'm having with the game is drops in frame rate. I notice that sometimes when I'm doing nothing huge, just something like climbing a building like this, I'll just all of a sudden notice a huge drop in the frame rate. It'll drop sometimes down in like the low 20s, maybe even lower sometimes. I don't understand why this is happening, but it is happening, and it's super annoying. How do we climb this building, guys? Let's talk about that real quick. Where's my access point? Not there, I guess, right? Yeah, but it's really annoying, and it's a shame because I like the new features that they add here. How the hell do I get up this building? Do I have to jump across from this building? Maybe that's the trick. So yeah, this is actually okay because it shows you guys off some of the improvements as well as some of the problems with the game's traversal mechanics. It's not as big of a problem as a lot of people are making it out to be. I'll say that. The game makes climbing and running a lot more fluid and fun. I can't figure out for the life of me the way up this building. Let's see if our eagle vision gives us anything. Here we go. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's good. The improvements they've made to climbing and running around the city is really good. I just wish they worked like they're supposed to work every time. Some of the things I like, well, I'm going to try not to focus too much on the negative here. Some things that I like are the fact that your eagle vision, when you turn that on, you'll notice that it runs out. It's going to turn itself off once that eagle in the bottom right corner depletes. And you have to wait for that to recharge. So you can't just permanently stay in that mode. It makes it kind of a handicap. So you have to kind of, pick and choose when you're going to use it. And I like that. I don't think it's fair to be able to use that all the time. So I actually think that's a really good move on Ubisoft's part. So why don't we sync up with this building? We'll get in. Look at this. This is something that's positive to talk about, though. The draw distance and the graphics in this game are completely stunning. This game looks amazing, you guys, and that's certainly something you can't take away from it. So let's sync up here, and then we'll get into some of the gameplay. But I mean, geez, just look at that. It's a beautiful game. That's undisputable. The story, as far as the story goes, it's okay. It's not as bad as Assassin's Creed 3. It's alright so far. I'm not that far in the story. Why don't we play a story mission while we're talking about it? Now, if you guys look right here up above, this is something that I think weighs very heavily on the frame rate, is all of these NPCs, all of this AI down there. Look at all those bodies, you guys. It's really awesome that they're able to use this many like NPCs on the screen at one time, but I also can't help but think that's really bogging down the frame rate. So why don't we launch ourselves down here and get a closer look at all these folks. Look at all of them. I mean, that is definitely impressive. That's something that can't be denied. It's really impressive. So let's make our way out of here. And we'll head over to our first mission. I'm not going to spoil too much of the story missions for you. This is the only story mission we're going to do. And then we'll take a look at some of the customization, which I'm really, really happy with. The customization options in this game are probably more, there's probably more advanced and more of them than in any Assassin's Creed before. So this is a Sequence 3 Memory 2, so we're still pretty early in the game. I'm only about 2.5 hours in. So let's get started here and see what this guy has to say. So let's find out how we can assassinate this fellow here and get on with the show. Our target's inside. So we're going to head on down. Now where's this pesky alarm bell? Let's find out. I don't see one. I don't want to be too noisy. This is actually my first mission as an assassin, so...
Did you see the expression on that fat old cleric's face?
Priceless. Turn the colour of an aubergine. Lighted fatal outrage.
I wonder if I can kill this guy without anybody thinking anything of it.
Well, seeing as how I stole his keys, why not raid the Archbishop's wine cellar?
What are we here? An altar boy? Or just a common cup? Get there! Get him! I have a word, I mean it!
Looks like that's how we're going about it. And that's just fine with me. So we got what we came for. I'm not one for stealth. I usually make a big scene in the Assassin's Creed games, so I know they really like to encourage stealth gameplay, but I'm just not that good at it. I'm more skilled at just like doing whatever I want to do. So you might have saw just there the frame rate just bogged down a little bit, and I'm not doing really anything that crazy. I'm just running across the building, so that's super frustrating. But I mean, the game is playable. It's not broken by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a little frustrating that after so many Assassin's Creed games that they can't get this right yet. It's kind of like I feel like their eyes get like too big for their stomach sometimes. And it's a problem. It is a problem. So I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to make my way in there. We got guards over there. We got police over here. I don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. So let's take this inconspicuous way around. There's a lot of French happening. A lot of French happening in this crowd. How do we get through here without causing a ruckus, you guys?
Oui, Monsieur Duchamp. This is the only way in or out, and we paid off the guards.
Good. We're up and on dead. I don't want to take any chances. When Monsieur...
Oh, don't get too close.
Tell him I got the arrangement. I'll join him inside.
Now, if you look at the top left-hand corner of my screen, I like this. This is a newer feature, too. It shows actually your gamer tag, and it also shows your level of assassin. So I like that. Whoa, 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 why? Really? Was I being that conspicuous? I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I'm gonna climb this building. It's probably gonna go really wrong, but I'm gonna do this my way. Go ahead. Let's go, Arno. We're doing this the way we want to do it. That seems okay with everybody, so... Where is this guy? Where'd you get to? Please land on the roof. Nice. Well, he definitely went this way. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, that's stupid. I wish you would stop doing that. There we go. I'm gonna catch our target now.
30%. God only gets 10. Who the hell does Sivert think he is?
What choice do you have? How long will it be before the revolutionaries descend on Mother Church like locusts?
Hey, bro. Adios. Don't get any funny ideas. So I'm still kind of in the beginning of the whole introduction to, you know, what we're doing as an assassin. I just became an assassin. So I'm a little rusty here still. But I like it. Like I said, it's a good time. The game is a lot of fun. And the mechanics really aren't as rough as I'm making them out to be. And it's a lot of fun. I just don't think it's consistent enough to be upwards of an 8 or yeah, really I'm gonna stick with an 8. I don't think it could really be upwards of an 8. So now let's make our way around and kill this guy, which is our next target here, whoever he is. Let's see who's around. No cops, no guards. Like, this guy's will just walk through a wall. See what I'm saying? Like, it's just not a polished experience. I mean, I really don't mean to be like that picky about it. It's just not, though. There's not much else to say. It's... How do I get in this place? Let's try to go up. But the city is beautiful. The world is beautiful. They did a fantastic job with that. I'll give them that for sure. There we go. Now I'm in your church, y'all. That's like the last place you wanted me to be. And I'm totally here. Nope, you don't want to be doing that. There you go. Shh. You didn't see nothing. How do I get this guy from back here, I wonder?
Huh? Where'd he pike off to?
I don't know. That was easy enough. So these are just bonus objectives that it looks like I can't complete because I don't know how to lure them over to my hiding spot. But I'm gonna do it my way, you guys. What? Get back in there. What are you doing? Target's coming, bro. Play cool. So it's really nothing like, I don't know, it's a good game. I wouldn't say it's like that special of a game. Get him! Awesome. That was a special moment in this game, though. I'll say that. So here we are, we're back, and we are in the middle of combat. So this will give you guys a little taste of the combat. They're playing very heavy on the dodge and stick and move kind of mechanics as they did in the previous Assassin's Creed games. So we've killed our target, so I think we can get out of here now. I think. Well, let's take everything from them first, because that's what a good assassin does. And we need money. And I'll explain why we need money as soon as we finish this mission. Now for the tricky part, make our escape. Come on, man. There we go. See, it's like little things like that. Like I can't climb up the pole that I was just on. It doesn't make any sense to me. And that really drives me kind of crazy, but here we go. Out the same way we came in. And that's it. We're out of there. No problems. No fuss, no muss. That's a rarity. I usually make a real big scene anytime I'm going out of anywhere. So now that we're done with that mission,
Deacon, do you read? What the hell is that?
we're gonna skip through this. This is some more of the story stuff. I don't want to spoil for you guys. Alright, we're back. It's a good thing we skipped what I just skipped, because it was a major spoiler, you guys. It was awesome, I will tell you that, and I really encourage you to find out on your own, because it was super cool. So yeah, we're gonna get into some combat now. It's largely the same as the other games, but it's still very satisfying. It works much on this parry, counter, attack kind of mechanics that we've seen in the past. You still have your sidearms, like so. Taking dudes out is easier than ever, and it feels really good still. I mean, I didn't think the combat was much to write home about in this game, but it is fun, and I am still at the beginning, so maybe some mechanics will still come into play. But I am enjoying the combat. It's really cool, and it's pretty brutal. So yeah, there's just a quick taste of the combat for you. Now we're going to get the heck out of here. We'll get to some higher ground. We will check out the map. And we will check out the customization options, and then we will wrap this episode of Special Attack up for you. So as you can see now, I have won that battle, and I have been promoted to trainee, the rank of trainee for an assassin, which again is up in the upper left-hand corner, which I really like that a lot. So why don't we first check out the map? As you can see, the world is huge. There's plenty to do. Everything I've been doing has just been in this area right here, you guys. Just let that sink in, because there's a whole lot to do, and I feel like this area is huge. I haven't even touched any of this world or any of this world. So this game is massive. There's all your favorites I mentioned before. You can go and perform assassination contracts, mini games. You can go rescue assassins from I won't say what, but yeah, there's a lot to do. There's treasure chests. There's plenty of things to do, and if you get the companion app, there's even more to do. So that's a quick look at the map. It's very big. It's very massive, and there's tons and tons of side missions to do and things to collect. So that's always a plus. Now the last thing I want to check out is character customization. Now from this menu, you can go into your skills and buy new upgrades for your character right through here. So that's pretty cool. I don't believe this was the case last time, and there's all different subtopics. There's stealth here, and we have health unlockables. I know there was some capacity, but like you can just do this on the fly now in your menu. I like it a lot, and as well as your weapons. It's melee, I think that's the last one. Yeah. So if you go into gear loadout, you can really change. Oh, okay, we have to be anonymous. So let's try and get anonymous. Well, okay, we have to be on ground level and anonymous. So if you saw that just popped up about our cafe, that's referring to the properties. There's properties that are back. We own properties, and you can upgrade and renovate your properties to gain revenue throughout the game to help you buy other upgrades, etc., and so forth. So I think we're anonymous now. Should be able to check out this gear now. Here we go. So right here from your skills menu, you can also access these menus in your assassin's hideout. So you have all your weapons right here. You have your one-handed weapons all here. The ones that are locked I haven't purchased. The ones that are unlocked are able to be purchased, but I don't have enough funds right now. So yeah, there's quite a bit. That's just one-handed weapons. They have all different variable long weapons here. All different kinds of heavy weapons. I'm using the axe in my heavy weapon loadout. I haven't really been using the heavy weapon just yet. And then you have these sweet pistols. I equipped this pistol because it's awesome. Your screen won't shake like this either. It's because I'm so low on health right now that it's doing that. I can actually fix that. There we go. Oh, and right up there, that's convenient. You can pull up your whole little weapon wheel with the D-pad and customize your loadout that way too. So let's jump back into the character customization and show you guys the rest of that stuff. Now, as far as equipment goes, you can change all different sorts of colors because this game is co-op. You can play with 4 assassins total, including yourself, and you guys will look way different than one another because the customization options for your gear is just so crazy. This is just the color palette swap. There's a million different things you can do. And then you go into your head, and there's all different hoods you can purchase to differentiate yourself between your friends. It's really, really cool. I like it a lot. There's some of them are like awesome. Look how neat that is, man. That's so cool. There's a lot of stuff you can get just from downloading the companion app and unlocking the chests that are only through the companion app. So I would suggest doing that because you'll get even more customizable options. And here's all the different chest pieces. There's just, the list goes on and on. There's just tons of stuff. You got stuff for your forearms, all different wrists, mounts for your blade. You got different belts with pouches for your smoke bombs, your cherry bombs, things of that nature. And then you have all your different pants and boots you can equip. So everyone will look very, very different. And then finally, your outfits. You have all the assassins from the other games that you can unlock. I unlocked actually Edward's assassin outfit from Black Flag. So yeah, it's really cool. You can get past Assassin's Creed games. We got Ezio here, our main man. Shay, we have Connor's Master Assassin outfit, which I don't like Connor, but I really do like that outfit. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's really cool. There's a whole bunch of ways you can customize, and then you have boosts and co-op skills. So when you play the game with another player or other players, you can choose your active group skills and your active group boosts. So that's really cool. There's like a pretty deep customization like mechanic into this game. So I am a big fan of that. I'm also a big fan that you can really go through any buildings like this. So there are definitely a lot of positive changes. The only major complaint I have is I just wish they would really iron out that frame rate, because this game is a lot of fun and there's a great game hiding underneath of these small flaws here and there. But I would recommend this game. If you're a big Assassin's Creed fan, I think you'll really enjoy this game. If you're kind of lukewarm with Assassin's Creed, I mean, I would give it a look. It's a fun game and there's a lot to do, so it's definitely worth your time. I don't review games on Special Attack if you're unfamiliar. I just give my honest feedback about them and give you guys a little insight in what the gameplay and the mechanics are like. So, yeah, I don't tend to put a score on them, but I usually give you, like, a fake score if I was going to score it, just off of what I played so far. I know it's been receiving some mixed reviews. I would probably give it a good 7, maybe a 7.5. And that's just so far. Like I said, I'm very early into it, so, I like to leave the reviews to those who have the time and those who are professionals. I'm just a video game enthusiast, you guys, and those are my honest opinions on this Assassin's Creed game. So if you want to check it out, I think you would be doing a smart thing. If you want to pass up on this one, that's your prerogative too. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this episode of Special Attack for Assassin's Creed Unity. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for all kinds of Let's Plays and more episodes of Special Attack from games of all varieties. It's a big season for video games, and I got lots more content for you. So I am the Beast NJ, and thank you guys so much for watching.
I will keep the peace.
Special Attack! Freaking drones right here.
Grab cover! Protect yourself! Someone get on that turret!
Alright, I'm going for the turret. It's awesome. They throw you off right in the beginning, guys. Fighting robots. We're doing it all.
Mitchell!
I just love
Get
it.
to the turret! Keep those drones up!
And as I mentioned also in the Let's Play, I am using my PS4 surround sound turtle features